top guys out of the lineup, a lot of scoring out of the lineup. We'll get some of that back here tonight. I don't know how those guys are going to be after their break. Not easy to come back in and pick up where you left off, but those guys have been putting in some good work, including Gruby. So I think all that helps. You get your starter back in the net, you get some scoring back in the lineup, you become a more confident team. And we still have some injuries, but we're playing a real good lineup here tonight. And I expect a little bit of rust from all of our guys coming back. Like, I don't think you're going to see guys come back in the lineup and play their best game of the year, and that's what we're trying to demand, and so those guys get a little leeway. Our goal is to try and play the perfect game every night here down the stretch to get geared up for the playoffs.
Of course, it's you want to be out there as much as you can, and I'm glad it was only 3 games I missed, or four games, so it goes pretty quick. But obviously, watching those games is tough. You always want to be a part of it, but I'm happy to be back now and feel pretty good.
Well, yeah, I had some symptoms, and it sucks. I don't recommend anybody getting COVID. It's not fun, but I'm happy it's over now. It was a long couple of weeks for sure, and I'm good to go. So I think it's good to just jump back in, and I think playing games, there's no better way getting back to it than better playing games. So yeah, I'm good to go. We know how to play. We've been pretty good 5-on-5 team all season. So we're getting guys back in the lineup. So I'm sure we'll get back at it.
Mikko, welcome back, bud. Thank you.
Where they need to get back to how they were playing when they had that run of 18-2-1 through 21 games. So they know that. They know what's at stake in regards to the standings and trying to catch Vegas for that #1 spot in the Honda West Division.
Makar back to Mikko. Rantanen and Donskoy play pitch and catch. Long shot. Score! Makar dials it up from way downtown. It might have been deflected, but either way, the Avalanche with a power play goal have taken a 1-0 lead.
McKinnon lined up for a one-timer. Does he want it? Yes, he does. Makar will take the shot again. He scores! Say it with me. All hail Kale.
Obviously, you don't want to lose games, but I think for us, we went through stints in all those games where we were at the top of our game, and it fell into inconsistent play, and whether it was just bounces or not going our way. But I think for us, it was just getting back to our game tonight. I touched on it after the first period. Is just making sure that we get in hard on the forecheck and making sure that we get on their D early. But hopefully we can get back on track here. And like you said, it's obviously not fun losing 3 games in a row. So.
Down low, turning, firing, save made by Grubauer. Follow-up attempt is gobbled up as well.
I wanted to ask about Gruby. Guy hasn't played in 2 weeks, and he throws a shutout.
Yeah, it's Gruby. Gruby's always unbelievable for us, regardless of the break. He was working hard to get back in physical shape if he was even out of it. So he's our backbone of our team, and he played incredible for us tonight. And he played incredible.
Yeah, felt like it's been a long time since I played again. Obviously, first period I felt a little rusty. Practices are limited too, so it was a tough one in the first one for me. Got better in the second, and the third one I felt back to 100% and normal.
It is 1,000 wins for the Colorado Avalanche since moving to Denver, Colorado, and the Avalanche cruise to a 3-0 win over the San Jose Sharks. We've had back-to-back games, and the Avs should get used to this because they all have to do it next weekend as well, and then the Wednesday, Thursday to finish out the regular season.
Waiting is Erik Karlsson. He'll dart it again in front for Hurdle, comes free, Barbanov with a shot, he scores. Dubnyk could not get over in time. It's a power play goal for San Jose, Barbanov second. And the Sharks have a 1-0 lead.
McKinnon on the draw. He wins it back for the aforementioned Taves. Now for Rantanen. Over for Timmins. Down low. McKinnon. He shoots and scores! Brilliant pass from Timmins, backdoor for Nathan McKinnon, and it doesn't get any prettier than that.
Yeah, I think I've just been more sure of myself on the ice. I've been simplifying my game, trying to make clean exits, and I think that's kind of led to my offense, and everything stemmed from that. So it's just a matter of simplifying for me.
Fourth line, beg your pardon, a newly assembled third line is out there for Colorado. Burakovsky, he shoots and scores! Andre the Giant with a laser for a wrist shot, top corner.
The slot, that puck is free. Give it up now for McCarr. That sweeping motion. Dishes up top of the one-timer. Score! Patrick Nemeth from just inside the blue line. Here's Timmins back to Devontae with a wrist shot. He scores!
The Avalanche point streak at home is 15 games. 14-0-1. They beat the San Jose Sharks again.
So the triumphant return of the Moose. Talk about the last couple of games.
Yeah, it's been fun to be back. Obviously, you go this season, you don't want to miss any games, and so it's been good, and it's nice to get back to the winning column. Get 2 wins in a row now, so everything is feeling good.
What was that like watching the team for the last week when you couldn't play?
Yeah, it's not easy. Like I said, you always want to be part of the team, and when you sideline it, you obviously you are part of the team, but it still sucks to watch the guys play. But the guys battled hard, but obviously it's not what you're looking for.
Now, do you stay in contact at a time like that? Are you part of meetings? How does that go?
No. When you're injured or with the COVID now, or like you're in the protocol, it's kind of away from the team, especially now with the quarantine stuff. So, but I think if you're injured, you're more part of the team, but you're still not in the meeting. So that's the difference.
So what did you do with yourself then?
I was at home, so there's not much to do there. I live in a condo building downtown, so I was pretty bored, I have to say. But played PlayStation a lot with my Finnish friends, so that was probably how I spent most of the time.
Okay. What games are you playing?
I play the new Call of Duty Warzone, so that's my game.
Perfect. Now you've taken a step up this year. You're on pace for 103 points in a regular 82-game season. What has changed for you this year?
Well, obviously the same things, like line mates and the team is playing really well, so nobody can do anything alone. That's the biggest thing. And I think for me personally, I think I'm attacking a little bit more. Probably like offensively, I'm shooting a little bit more. So that's a big thing, and that's probably the only thing I can think of right now.
And then 7 games left here in the season. What does the team got to do to get themselves prepared for a big postseason run?
Yeah, it's really important to finish the season well. You don't want to go to the playoffs in a losing streak or bad momentum. So I think that's really big key for us in the last whatever games we have left. So we just have to keep finding ways to win.
I mean, they're on a 3-game road skid right now, and they've allowed 14 goals their last 3 road games. And so it's the little things away from home, because obviously not all your playoff games are going to be on home ice. And this 5-game sojourn will be perfect for Colorado to really get those good habits going before the playoffs begin.
When you have control and taking a penalty deep in the offensive zone, here's Hurdle, scores!
Here comes Kane on a breakaway down low, he scores!
That's going to do it for 40 minutes of hockey at SAP Center in San Jose. Well, I think it's fair to say the Sharks dominated that period.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really big one. I mean, at the end here, we want to be first place in the league, and I think this was a must-win for us. We talked about it. We need to come out harder. We need to leave everything we have on the ice in the third period.
Back down the boards. Taken by Burakovsky into the slot. He shoots and rebound, score! The Avs have cut the gap. It's now a 3-2 game.
In stride. Burns back for Timo Meier. He'll wait, shoot, and score! even though we're down, there was no doubt we're just gonna find a way to get this done, and we did. So great job from everyone in the room.
Rantanen trips over Ferraro in the corner, but he gives it right back. Landeskog shoots, he scores! Oh, captain, my captain! Puts the Avs back in business with 11:01 to go in the third period. To go off for a switch. Avs steal it. Here's Kadri down low. Kadri, no angle shot. He scores! Does he score? He does! It's in! Nazem Kadri! Finally, after 19 games, has found the net, and it couldn't come at a more important time. The Kadri man can tie the game at 4 goals apiece.
And we're going to overtime at the Shark Tank. The Avs fight back from a 2-goal third period deficit to get even. Can they complete the comeback and the win next? We'll find out.
Off the bench, here comes Andrei Burakovsky holding, shooting, he scores! And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because this party is over. Like Lazarus, the Avalanche have come back from the dead, and they defeat the San Jose Sharks. Avalanche 5 and the Sharks 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I loved our response in the third period. I mean, just a heightened sense of urgency and a little bit of desperation in our game. My belief was we were there to work and skate, that we needed to turn up that competitiveness a little bit, and we had to be way better with the puck, and the guys responded. They knew how big of a game it was for us because we had saw that Minnesota had come back to win in regulation. So fighting to stay ahead of them, also pulling in within 2 points of Vegas if we won. So the guys were fired up for the third period to get out there, and we believed we could get the job done.